Welcome back. Let's talk about Kirkland, Washington, because there's 92,000 people that live there, and it could be important to them, and it could be important to you as well. So thank you for joining me, and let's just jump in. So if you're new to my channel, I cover a lot of the areas, neighborhoods, zip codes, and cities that are outside of the Seattle area, as well as Seattle itself, because I want to give you an idea of a lot of the what the market's going on inside of these areas and towns that are outside of Seattle, because obviously Seattle's a big market, and not everyone lives there. They live in Kirkland, they live in Linwood, they live in Everett, they live in Puyallup. So I'm trying to give you an idea of what is available inside of your neighborhood, or potentially your future neighborhood if you're relocating. So let's get into it right now. Kirkland, Washington, if you're familiar with Costco, is located right across the 520 bridge, and that's connecting it to Seattle on the north side. It's in between Kenmore, Bothell, and Bellevue. At the same time, like I said about Costco, I want to just give you a quick plug on that. Costco hasn't paid me yet, but just in case, Kirkland Signature Brands, this is where Kirkland, that's where they got that brand name is from here, because, Costco was originated in Kirkland. But there's 2 zip codes inside of there, and there's about 40,000 household units in there, and the average income per household is about $130,000 a year. Also, about 2 out of every 3 people have a higher education certificate or some sort of bachelor degree or higher inside of Kirkland. So this is where all of our tech people and our more higher earners live inside of this zone. And you can tell actually as we get into the numbers that this is why the prices are so elevated. If you come to me and you say, hey, Victor, I want to buy a house inside of Kirkland, and you don't give me a size or anything like that, I'm going to tell you, hey, the average house available right now is about 2,300 square feet, 3.5 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and it's been on the market for 56 days, and it's only going to cost you $2 million. But, obviously there's houses that are smaller than that. There's houses that are more affordable than that. But that's the general market home on that's available right now to purchase if you're in the Kirkland area. Obviously, there's a lot of condos. There's a lot of houses that are less than that. But I just want to give you an idea of where that's at, because the price per square foot of that comes out to $888 a square foot. And what that means is it's about 30% higher than the market rate right now. And you're actually going to see that when we get into the numbers. So as I get into the numbers, I am comparing October of 2020, October 2021, to October 2022, and October 2023. And that's a lot of numbers. So just remember, for the last 4 years, I'm comparing all the Octobers. But in October 2022, there was 231 homes sold. And if you bought the average house at that time, and again, that average house, just so we have an apples to apples comparison with everything, is 2,100 square feet, 3.5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. And what that comes out to, again, for the square foot is 2,100 square feet. That cost would roughly put you at $1,050,000. Now, if you bought that same house 1 year later, what it would cost is $1,345,000. So that's a 127% increase inside of 1 year. And this is one of the things that we noticed inside of the COVID bubble that we've been seeing inside of this market. It went up 27%. Now, from 2021 to 2022, it actually only went up 1%. And what that is $1,361,000. And this is October sold data for a 2,100 square foot house, roughly. And again, as a big disclaimer, age, style, any kind of repairs, anything like that are not taken into account. But this is just the sold data inside of October. Then in 2023, this October that we just ended, what we came out with was 1,391,000, and it actually went up 2% this year. What's not told in the numbers is actually how the numbers have declined every single year. In October 2022, we sold 125 homes. This year, we actually sold 23% less homes, and we only sold 97. So this is one of the things that we can use as a barometer of how fast things are going. I also compared it over the last couple of years, and in October 2020, we sold 231 homes. In October 2021, we sold 166 homes. And like I said, in October 2022, we sold 125 homes. And then this October, just to reiterate it one more time, we only sold 97 homes. So as you can tell, it's gone lower and lower, and that's also because prices have increased as well as the interest rates. Speaking of the interest rates, let's get into that right now. To afford a house of 100, and I put it at 100 and to afford a house at $1,360,000. I already did the math on this. What it comes out to is your mortgage monthly payment is roughly $8,879,000. And this is just your payment and your interest. This does not include any taxes, insurance, or HOAs that might be included. And this is at 8% with $150,000 down. Again, I'm not a mortgage provider, but if you have questions, I can get you in touch with someone like that. And this is only so you have an idea of how much these houses actually do cost on a monthly basis. Now, if you turn around and you want to rent this house though, and this happens a lot because again, this is a tech bubble. This is like where all the tech people live. And sometimes they're only here for a year or two and they rent single family houses. The average rents in this area are $2.22 a square foot. And what that comes out to is about a $4,600 rent on a monthly basis, when the mortgage, like I said, was a little over $8,880. So what it means is about 191% more to buy right now than it is to rent. But at the same time, you're not building any equity. But I actually, that's for a different video, and I'm actually going to get into the amortization again. So the main reason why I do this is because I want to give everyone a platform and a little bit of time to talk about their neighborhood, because this is where you live. This is where you do your business. This is where you buy your groceries. And, you know, I used to live in Kirkland for 9 years. So, you know, it holds a special place in my life. And at the same time, everything is unaffordable right now. And we are having a major issue with qualifying for the loans, because on top of that, people have taken a lot of debt in the last couple of years, and now it's coming home to roost. So again, thank you very much for working with me. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and thank you.